Hey friends. Welcome to Whatcha Paint Wednesday. I'm out of breath. I feel like I'm always scrambling to get ready for this for whatever reason. Just busy, I guess. But I'm only 4 minutes late this time. Better than last week. Yeah, so I was working on a painting up at the house. So my watercolor, all my nice watercolor brushes are up there along with my watercolor palette that I was using for this. But I have this other palette that I think it'll be okay. I mean, it's going to have to be. Let's just put it that way. So I'm pulling you guys up. I have my laptop today. That way I can read Facebook and YouTube messages or comments. All right, so I got it up on YouTube. Put that over here. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. Facebook. Switch profile. Teresa Kogut Facebook page. Right there. There it is. What? There we go. What? Why am I not seeing comments? Huh. Well, maybe there's no comments yet. Why does this look so different? I'm technologically challenged, as you all know. Home. I don't want to go. I don't want home. I want my page. Lord have mercy. Hi, Catherine. All right, now I think I have it. Yeah, okay, I got it now. Oh my gosh. Hi, Teresa. All right. Welcome to rainy Michigan. It's supposed to rain all day today. So I will be using acrylic brushes for my watercolor because, like I said, I just went because I didn't wash that one, but we've been through that. Someone told me how to fix it. I just haven't done it yet. All right, let's paint. Let's chat and paint, guys. What's going on in your world? Trying to make it so you can see the palette and the painting. I think we got it. I've been painting tight lately. Like I'm getting too precious with this painting. So I'm going to work on loosening that up a bit and not worry about going outside of the lines. All right, hold on. I got to scooch this over. Hello, just joined your Patreon group. So excited. The little girl's so cute. Thank you, Teresa. Welcome to Patreon. You were on the live last night, weren't you? Hi, Mandy. No rain here, but cloudy in Missouri. Hi, Marcia. Softly raining here in Grand Rapids, too. Taking time to stitch and watch. Good for you. I just uploaded my floss tube video today. I recorded it yesterday, but I edited it. Oh my gosh, that's hard to say. Edited it, and then I uploaded it, and then I edited the other video that I recorded yesterday for my 10,000 subscriber giveaway. I haven't uploaded that one because I didn't want to upload 2 videos in one day, because I have a feeling like one video would get watched over the other one, and no one wants to record a video and not have people watch it. I mean, it's a lot of time and effort. So I'm going to wait. Excuse me. Today's what? Wednesday? I'll probably upload the other video Friday, something like that. I don't know, maybe even tomorrow. Catherine said, currently on a few days holiday, sad in beautiful thatched cottage in beautiful Devon in the UK. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Oh, how nice. I wish you could show pictures to us. Wouldn't that be cool if on a live, I'm surprised they haven't made that. I suppose, though, with live video, that could be dangerous with like trolls and stuff putting bad things, uploading like bad images. But it would be cool if in the comments people could upload images like, oh, this is what I'm working on, or the beautiful thatched cottage in the UK. I would love to see that. This paper is moving too much for me. It's bugging me. This little girl, her expression kind of cracks me up. I can't tell if she's not really sad. She looks, what is it? Maybe just like relaxed and like she's pondering. The way her eyes are kind of half shut, like she's in a daydream. Resting D face. Resting daydream face. That's what she has. RDF, resting daydream face. Oh, Redline Handicraft. Didn't even see that you joined. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. If you're on Facebook, if you could do me a favor and give me some hearts and some likes. And then also if you're on YouTube watching, if you could like the video, that would be wonderful. See, I don't know if I'm going to have that color because this palette is more limited than the other palette I was using. So we'll see. We'll just make up. Hey, all the flowers, they don't have to match, right? We'll make it up as we go. Let's see. wish I was one of those people that could nap, like actually fall asleep for, just 45 minutes to an hour. Because like right now, I feel like I'm just really, really tired. And I feel like if I laid down, I would fall asleep, but I never do. And then I lay there awake thinking, oh, you have so much to do. What are you doing just laying here? Anybody with me on that? Or are you one of those people that can nap? I think it's a gift if you can, take a little siesta in the middle of the day and just, I don't know. I'm afraid though, if I did fall asleep, I wouldn't want to get up. Like I'd be groggy the rest of the day. I don't know how that would work, but it doesn't matter because I can't fall asleep anyway. I have no brown. Okay, that's right. I have it here. So I have no brown on this palette. How and why? So that is definitely not the same shade. Actually, it's pretty darn close. Miss Colleen Holt, how are you today? Didn't we just talk last night? You would be groggy and grouchy if you took a nap because you just want to stay asleep. Oopsie Daisy, hello. How are you? I love your YouTube name. I'm the same. Can't nap during the day. I get a headache. Just go to bed earlier. Yeah, that's always my goal too. It's so funny. After a live video, I was done at 9:30. So I normally go to bed around, between 10 and 11. My goal is always 10, but it depends on what I'm doing, if I can give it up to go to bed. But I tossed and turned until 1 in the morning. Like I was wide awake. I don't know what it is about doing live videos that give me this boost of energy. And, I was thinking about the conversation. I was thinking about, we talked about threads and I don't know. It was all the stimulating conversation, y'all. It kept me up. There's Jan. Hey, welcome, welcome. Working while I watch. I use the term working very lightly. I love it. Okay, so oopsie Daisy. She says, yeah, I changed it again. So is this Daisy Tolson? See, you changed your name and now we don't know who you are. I can never sleep during the day. Even if I stay up all night and try to nap, I'm not going to be fully asleep. I didn't even look at my Fitbit. Like in the morning, I love to, it syncs to my phone and I go to the Fitbit app and it will tell me how many hours I had of deep sleep, REM sleep, light sleep, and how much during the night I was awake and I was up. I used the bathroom probably 5 times last night. It's just annoying. I didn't look at it today, but I find it fascinating. You know what, Mendy? I did not order another. Okay, it is Daisy Tolson. You're so funny. You're the only Daisy I know, so it kind of made sense. So yeah, so I have my laptop, therefore I have Facebook and YouTube opened. So yeah, a lot of you are on YouTube this time. I didn't order a thread tree, but I'm ordering. Ooh, I can pull it up on my laptop and show you guys. I decided to get something a little bit different because all the thread trees I found, like when I showed you guys my Weeks Dye Works tree, did you see how many spokes were on it? Because floss is narrow. It doesn't take up much room. And all the trees, display racks or whatever that I saw, there was all this space between it. And because it's for, retail, like products and stuff. So I found this, and I think this is what I'm going to get. And to be honest, I remember looking at this not too long ago. Let's see if I can get over to it. It's through Uline. And, I'd rather show you than try to explain it. My internet's slow, so maybe by the end of the live video, I'll have it pulled up. So I'll show you my alternative. Dadgummit. My thing was I was going to order it this morning, but the reason I didn't is because I wanted to measure the length of the hooks that are on the display rack that I have, which I could do that right now. Oh, come on. Right here. Nope. Grid display rack on wheels. Maybe that'll come out. Nope. Gosh darn it. I remember it was hard to find before. Grid display. Aha! Grid wall mobile towers. That's what it's called. Geez. No wonder. Okay. Can you see it? That's what I'm thinking about getting. I love that it's on wheels. The one I have from Weeks is not on wheels, so it's a total pain to move around. It looks like it's collapsible, like the grid part would fold flat. Then you purchase these accessories, this right here. I'm trying to make this so it's not moving so much. Then I'm going to purchase these. And you can get them in different lengths, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, because I don't have a ton of room down here, I don't want them longer than I need them. I was thinking 6 or 8. I'm going to go measure the ones I have. So see how they just hook on to that grid? And I could put 2 in each square if I wanted. I mean, this thing could hold, it could hold probably Classic Colorworks and Weeks Works on it, which would be amazing. And then, anyway, so that's what I decided to get. Yes, sirree, Bob, I think I'm going to order it actually today. And that's Uline. I'll have it. If I ordered it today, I'd probably have it either tomorrow or Friday. Isn't that exciting? Wait. I got to go back. Y'all are talking. Okay. Right, Daisy, Colleen, and you haven't been on here in a while together, right? Yeah, Jan, that's so cute. Come on and join the cool kids table. Brat girl Jan. Oh, that's funny. Her expression reminds me of little ones when they wake up, maybe from a nap before they wanted to. No kidding. That is perfect description, Marcia. Is it Marcia or Marcia? I made the white bean soup this morning. Doctor wants me on a Mediterranean diet. My cholesterol is a little elevated. You know what? I bought a Mediterranean cookbook, and it looks delicious. Like their foods look amazing. I need to go order a keeper like Chris Yo made you. Have to decide on For the Love of Nature or the Blackbird one. Oh, really? Really? Mm-hmm. Well, I know which one you should do. Marcia Field said, wish I could paint like you do. Thank you. Bonjour. Where are we at? Yeah, right? Oh, that's funny. Oh, wow, Teresa, you could have all your thread in one thing, each side. That's what I was thinking, Jan. Yeah, that would hold so much. Oh, there we go. I suppose it should be the For the Love of Nature since I shoved you back into designing. Mm-hmm. So versatile. I might need to take a look at, unless I think I have a catalog. Oh my gosh. Once you buy something from Uline, you get a catalog all the time. And I need to get a hold of them and say, please quit sending catalogs because I can look at it online. Their catalog is like that thick and they send them a lot and we throw them away. It's just so wasteful. That's what I've heard. Marcia, okay, but I'm so glad my folks went for the CIA. Haha. I love it. I have an Aunt Marcia, lives in Missouri. I love her so much and I miss her. Yep, that is one of my goals this in 2022 at some point, to make it down there to visit. I haven't been down there since my uncle passed away, and this spring or summer it'll be 2 years. That's just not right. I can't remember exactly what month he passed, but you've not ordered in a while. We use them for a lot of our packaging things for patrons. Pretty much most, unless it's going in priority mail, flat rate box or something. But yeah, they're so fast. If you order early enough in the day, you can get it the next day and not pay like overnight shipping. Yes, please come. I know, Mendy, we could go to dinner. Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. Get it? I'm Jan. I totally get it. I love that. God, I watched the Brady Bunch so much when I was growing up that I would go to bed and have dreams about the Brady Bunch. I would watch it anytime it was on. It was ridiculous. And it's funny because it wasn't that long ago I watched an episode, not a whole episode. I just happened to stumble upon it. And I thought, oh, I got to watch this for a second, flashbacks. Is the corniest thing ever. The acting wasn't even that good back then. I was like, what? Oh, I just thought it was the best show ever. We have 2 Marcias on here. I love it. Well, you know what? I'm doing that retreat. Kevin and I talked about this. I'm doing a retreat the weekend. I think it's the weekend of like September 10th, whatever that weekend is, in Kansas City, Missouri. And I had mentioned to Kevin, Cal, you should go with me. And then we could, like, after the retreat, maybe spend a whole day just exploring Kansas City together. It's just a bummer that while I'm at the retreat, what is he going to do? But I'm sure he'd find something. And then go see our family. I mean, I don't know. Kansas City, Missouri, it still would be a trek. I think it's across the state. But I don't know. It's like one of those things, like once you're out and about, you're that far away from home, you might as well stay and get your visiting done, or, whatever. We shall see. In Gilligan's Island, yes. What's GMTA? Talking in code now, Jan. You're losing me. Oh, 5 or 6 hours. That's a breeze. That is a breeze. Well, there you go. Great minds think alike. I have never seen the acronym for that. I've never seen anyone use that. That's too funny. No, 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 not me. I spell the whole thing out. Not anymore. Look at you cool kids with your acronyms. I love it. Mandy, what you stitching on? So Monday, I don't know, I said this in one of my floss tubes, so I'm going to start doing this on Monday. I had mentioned that once Nashville was done and we kind of got back on a semi-normal schedule, I was going to make Monday my painting day and just get up and come down to the studio and spend the entire day painting and creating, like no matter what. So that's what I'm gonna start doing on Monday. Let's see how far that goes or how long that lasts. I mean, obviously, if I had to have a big deadline and I have to finish some things up for it. But Mendy, you're going to the quilter. You probably told me this and I forgot. I didn't know you were going to the Quilter Station retreat, or maybe I did know. You have Gilligan's Island on DVD. Oh my gosh, that's another show that is just corny as all get out when you watch it. But man, when it was in its prime, we just, well, that's all we had and that's all we knew, right? It's funny. Corny, corny, corny. Working on an old whip. I'm back to work on yours. I've not stitched a lot since my sister's passing, but I'm back at it. Well, I don't blame you. You got to have time to grieve and no pressure from me, that's for sure. Sorry for your loss. I can't even imagine. Nope. Yeah, we had basically last Monday, a week ago Monday, we had a celebration of life service. And then this past Monday night, we had a memorial service for someone else. And it's like, okay, I'm done. Done with this. You're cool. Can you believe I started a crochet blanket last night? What am I thinking? I don't need another craft. So the crochet blanket, is it like your first time crocheting, or did you used to do it years ago and you just decided to pick it back up? I'm just curious. My mom used to crochet. She did not knit. She did crochet and she would make throws or blankets or whatever. Not really like any hats or socks or anything like that, but yeah, I can remember seeing her sit there and do it. I wish I would have been smart enough to say, hey, Mom, can you teach me how to do that? But no. The older you get, the more people in your life you lose. True. That is true. Hi, Carol. Oh, thank you. I feel like her cheeks, though, need to be a little more rosy. They look too dirty brown or dirty red, whatever. There we go. Let's give her some brighter cheeks. Oh, yeah. My mom could knit a sweater in less than a week. She was amazing. Oh, how cool is that? I crocheted back in the 80s before I stitched, then started stitching until late 90s, then started quilting, and now doing it all. It is all coming full circle. I love that. You're doing all the things. I think that's great. Colleen, didn't you guys go to the Beehive? Was that yesterday? I don't know. I was watching it. Stitch Roadie, Anna, and she said that you guys were coming over. But I don't know what day she had recorded that video, so I'd love to be a fly on the wall in that room. Actually, I'd rather just be in the room with y'all, but you know. Just got notice a package will be delivered today from Otisville, Michigan. I assume that's you. I don't think you probably know anybody else from Otisville, Michigan, right? Yes, it's going to be the stuff I'm giving you guys for the giveaway. Of course, if there's anything in there you just want to keep or Cheryl wants, that's up to you guys. You know, you don't have to give all that stuff away. But and I forgot to put in your, I mentioned this last night, I think. I forgot to put in your Patriotic Farm Animal Parade. How did I miss that flower? Seriously, I'm just looking at this thinking, oh, flowers are done. Now I can move on. And it's like, no. Poor lonesome little flower. That's what I'm looking forward to. Seeing the flowers bloom again. It brings me such joy. It's like, I don't know, because the color and the beauty and the symmetry and the layers of petals, and it just always, every year, I'm in awe. Every year, like I never get tired of it. Well, I get tired of it by the fall. I'm tired of watering everything, but um, this is so pretty. Only God can make those colors and that perfection. I have spring grands, so didn't make it. Oh, your grandkids were there? Okay, I guess Cheryl didn't either because miserable with allergies. Oh, bummer. Yep, with that crew, you might get squished if you were a fly. You are right, Jan. I'd have to be really quick. The allergies, ugh. I can relate. We've all been stuffy noses, runny noses, big old sneezes around here. You know what's weird though is like growing up, I never had allergies. I never had allergies, and now I have allergies. I don't know what's going to happen to Ryan. He's young and he has allergies like bad. When we first moved here, he was like 3 years old. And because we lived kind of by the woods before, but we live really by the woods now. Plus there's a river, not a river. Well, there is a river within a quarter of a mile, but there's also a creek that runs um like the length of our property, but over there's wetlands, there's ponds, there's all this other flora and fauna and mold in the air that we didn't have at our other house. That poor kid was so sick every spring, and he would sneeze. We would count him. We got to where we'd count his sneezes. He'd get up to like 30 sneezes. The poor thing. And as he got older, and he had chores of mowing the lawn and whatnot. I think I shared this one time. I don't know if I was doing a live or if it was lost to. I don't know, but he was mowing the lawn and he had Kleenex like wadded up and shoved up each nostril. And then he had headphones on, like noise canceling because the mower's so loud. But like he'd have his earbuds in and then have the noise canceling headphones over top of that. Well, the top of the headphones would hurt his head, so he'd put a washcloth in between his head and the headphone thing that went over his head. He looked so ridiculous. And then he'd be out there singing to his music at the top of his lungs, which you could actually hear over the mower. Oh, good times, good times. Hi, Lori. I'm sure they didn't do any fun recording, right? I doubt it. Cheryl and Anna live five. They really live that close to each other. That is amazing. Allergies suck, yes. Frogs are so loud, yes. We don't hear our frogs yet. It's not quite warm enough. Retreats are expensive if you live in the West Coast and fly to it. Yeah, fly to a flyover state. Holt Moo. Is Kevin coming to the spring retreat? No. I was hoping he would, but it's such a bummer. Our good friends, the our best man in our wedding, okay, that's how close we are to him and his family. Is he was the best man in our wedding. Well, anyway, his middle son, which is my godson, is getting married that day. Now, had I known that was when their wedding date would be, I probably would not have accepted doing the spring retreat. These poor kids had to cancel their wedding twice because of COVID. So this is their third attempt at, having their wedding. And we got the notice, like, I don't know, maybe a month ago. Well, I was way in and had committed months before that to doing the retreat. So he is staying behind to represent the Kogits at this wedding. And I'm so sad. It makes me so sad when dates, there's a conflict in dates like that. It just bums me out because I would love to be at that wedding. But it is what it is, right? Is that still wet? No. Oh, man. Right? Kevin and Ed would have had a blast together. Dadgum. Yeah, if it wasn't for the wedding, he probably would go. Whoa. Getting wild here. Wild paintings going on here. How's Kristen? Did she recover from market? She's doing good. I need to call her today. We text a lot, but I need to hear her voice. Yeah, market about made you want to sleep for 3 days in a row. We were so sore. Our backs were sore. Our fronts were sore. Our feet were sore. Somehow Teresa and I got our round trip flights for under 500. Cheryl and Ed waited until Monday, so tickets were over. Wow, double. Oh. A lot of times too, it depends on the day you fly in and the day you fly out. One time I went to see Kristen for the CMA Fest, and the CMA Fest is over, I think, on, is it Sunday? And I was going to fly home Monday. The ticket was like $300 less if I flew home on Tuesday. Well, that's a no-brainer. I get to stay an extra day with my best friend. So I absolutely did. So they might want to, well, she probably already bought her tickets, so I guess it doesn't matter now. But yeah, it depends a lot on the day you fly in and the day you leave. The closer to the weekend, the more expensive. But yeah, that's insane for to be double in 1 week. So you guys renting a car once you get there together, or how's that going? Do I need to come pick you up? Tell her we miss her. Oh, I will. I will. I miss doing this with her too. As you guys know, she's got a job on Wednesdays. And then I was thinking, maybe we could do it tonight. I didn't get a hold of her about it though, and she didn't get a hold of me about it. And then I don't think I can do it tonight. I was wanting to go to reconciliation. Kevin's got band practice tonight. Well, auditioning. They're auditioning a couple guys for the band. So, God, I'm having a hot flash, y'all. Cheryl and Ed are renting. You had to talk her off the ledge, right? Right? Was it 1,000 a piece or 1,000? Probably. Is it 1,000 a person? That's crazy. Okay, 11th to 16th for a cheaper fee. And that's still what she had to pay? Oh my heavens to Betsy. Fly over states. A car, and if they forget to pick us up from Cedar Rapids, you might call me. I'll be there, girlfriend. Wow, 1,000 a piece. Yeah, I could see her being upset. But what are you going to do? I mean, you got to get there. She can't miss the retreat. I wouldn't let her. She did almost cancel. Oh, I'm glad she didn't. It is ridiculously expensive, but God, now I feel extra pressure to make it so fantastic that she's like, oh, it's so worth 1,000. I had to pay 2,000. Cheaper to drive, but oh God, can you imagine? I wonder how long of a drive that would be. Cheryl, I will be at the retreat. Only a 4-hour drive from Minnesota. Good for you. Not with the, yeah, not with gas, Daisy. Yeah, it's about 9.5, I think it is for me to drive there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, we pulled that U-Haul with our truck and gas was like $4.26. We were getting 11 miles to the gallon. Isn't that insane? Oh my gosh, it was insane. She said they can enjoy the scenery. The the scenery. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw that scenery. I think my favorite part about this painting is that little bird with the hat. Cows, cornfields, and tornadoes. Yeah, not like you're going through mountains. God, what about those tornadoes that, oh my gosh, the devastation. Terrible. Just terrible. Prayers for all those folks. When I saw pictures of, what was left of people's homes and stuff, and, the headline was one found dead, I was like, well, any loss of life stinks, but I was shocked that it was just, one, because wow, that place was just flattened. Looking forward to meeting you, and now Colleen and Cheryl too, right? Oh, it'll be so fun. I love the little upside down girl. There was a tornado in Round Rock, Texas this week. That's about an hour away from here. It was near my brother's house, though. This is that time of year, right? Oh, that's the thing. Like when we go to Missouri, we used to go at Easter, and that's, springtime in Missouri, same thing, lots of tornadoes. And my aunt and uncle, they don't have basements well, I don't know. I say in Missouri, but maybe just in certain areas. But I like Kristen, they don't have a basement. A lot of the houses in the South don't have basements. I think because it's rock. Is that why? I can't remember. But here, if there's a tornado warning, we're in the basement. It's the safest place to be, you know. So when we would be in Missouri and there was a tornado warning, like my mom and I are petrified of them. She made me petrified of them. But growing up, I have stories. Trust me, I have stories. I think I've shared the stories before too. But we're at my aunt's, and there's the sky looked horrible, and there's this tornado warning, and one was spotted like just miles away, and my mom and I are in the bathroom, the hallway bathroom, just her and I and the dog. I don't think, no, that's right. One time Kevin was gone with the boys. They were out and about, and I'm like, I thought I was going to have a coronary. I was scared to death. My aunt and uncle are just walking around like no big deal, just continuing on with their day like nothing's going on. But it's because they're just used to it. And I'm like, how do you get used to it? It freaks me out. Um, yeah. I better bring a mountain with me for protection. Wait, where am I in this conversation here? I thought it was the end of May for tornadoes. It's all spring. Don't tell Cheryl or Teresa about tornadoes. Okay, hush. Shh, we won't tell. We were under a watch, but it was just windy and rainy here. No basement in Texas either. None out in the Pacific Northwest. I better bring them out. Yeah, good luck. I don't know how to get used to it. I have one. Y'all would be safe at your house. You have a basement? Okay. Well, and people have storm shelters and things like that, but not my aunt and uncle. Didn't have anything. One time there was a tornado. This was when I was a kid. We're at my grandma's house, okay? She lived across the street from a church. This little subdivision she lived in it just has my heart. It was so quaint, and all these teeny tiny houses, and just so beautifully manicured and perfection. It was so cute. Anyway, across the street, And my grandma's house, gal, if my first house was 980 square foot, her house had to be maybe 500 square foot. I don't know. It was the tiniest house. It was basically you walk in, here's the living room. The dining room was in the kitchen. The table was in the kitchen. You walk straight through this little hallway. There was a bedroom, a bathroom, and another bedroom. That was it. There was no storage. There was no basement. She had no garage. I mean, it was just the simplest, most precious little house from my grandma. Anyways, it was across the street from a church. And my mom took us kids over to the church, but my dad wouldn't go because my grandma was cooking dinner and she was not about to leave this the kitchen for a stinking tornado. Mr. Pete, we're over there at the church and just worried as we could be about my dad and my grandma. And and then come to find out, a tornado hit. It was Malden. We're in Bernie, so there's like Dexter, Bernie, Malden, and they're maybe 10 miles in between each town. And the next day we went and drove through Malden, and that's what really made me afraid of tornadoes as a kid, because there was insulation like hanging in the trees. There were, a tricycle stuck up in a tree. There was, you know, it was devastating, and it was frightening as a child to see that. Probably wasn't wise for my parents to take me to go look at that, but knowing me, I nagged them to death to go with them. So, all right, hold on. I got to back up. Got to back up and read. We have mountains that keep tornadoes at bay. We aren't flat. Right, exactly. Yeah, kind of used to them. I don't think I could handle it. Thank God we don't have them here. We have earthquakes. Oh, yeah, earthquakes freak me out too. The neighborhood I grew up in Austin, there were actually bomb shelters in backyards of about every fifth house. We used to play in them. Ooh, that would be fun. So like neighbors would just like all gather in there. That's awesome. I can handle that better. We don't have them every year. True. Yep, that's a good point. Hey, Chris is on. Hello, just jumping on now. Hugs. Love that painting. I am deathly afraid of storms. I could not live without a basement. Amen, Chris. I'm with you. I love having a basement. We had bomb shelters in the Bay Area back when I was a kid. Russia fears back then. I was in two in Los Angeles and they were big. No kidding. But Chris, what if the house falls into the basement? Now you just stop that, Colleen. Mendy, I love that emoji. Yeah, knock it off, Colleen. Well, if okay, so we go to the basement if there's a tornado warning and it looks really bad, and there's funnel clouds spotted in the area, or the next town over they've spotted a funnel cloud. We go in the basement, and then if it gets really bad, like if I heard a tornado, under our porch is like what do you call it? Our where you put like canned goods and things like that, like a pantry. Anyways, same with at my parents' house under the cement porch. That room is all cemented, and like you would go in there, and the whole house could collapse, but you would be fine. If it falls, girl, sucks to me, right? Oh my gosh. Let's quit talking about all this destruction. And I didn't think about that going to this retreat in May until you guys started talking about this, about tornado. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, going to Iowa in May during tornado season. We'll be fine. Cheryl has one of those. Okay, the porch, yeah. Yep, safest place to be. Bye, Daisy. Oh, maybe you're not leaving. You said you all have fun. Watch, you'll have beautiful sunny day with the whole time. Let's hope so, for sure. I hope so. I want to do some antiquing while I'm there. I mean, I love y'all. The retreat. Now that I'm the guest designer, I'm not going to have the freedom to come and go as much as I do when I'm not the guest designer. So I have to get my shopping done on. I'm coming in on Wednesday, so Thursday morning I will be doing all my antiquing. Exactly. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Who started this conversation? You aren't kidding. Oh, I did, didn't I? Because I was talking about, I don't know how I started talking about it, but I brought up the tornadoes that just went through in Texas. I guess it was me. All right, I started it. I'm going to end it. Chris, my dad used to tell us to get under the pool table during earthquakes. I thought, but it's made of slate if it falls. And dad said, sucks to be you then. Oh my gosh. That is funny. Isn't it funny? Like, I don't know, as a kid, we take everything, like, everything seems amplified. And as parents, having wisdom and lived through a lot more than us, they're like, yeah, whatever, you're fine. Get over it, you're fine. All right, this cat needs its crown, and it needs it right now. I want to paint this cat before I go. I mean, the painting is close to being done. I think that will work. Can you hear me now? I think that will work. Can you hear me now? All right, I'm going to put you back on the thing. I think that will work. Can you hear me now? Hold on. Oh, Lord. Sorry. It's because I got a phone call. Dadgummit. All right. Are you guys getting some motion sickness now? All right. I think it's going to work now. You can read my lips. Oh, that's funny. All right. I have to remember to put my phone on airplane mode. There we go. I was really hoping to get this done. Okay, we need this little kitty to be brown. Let's get this cat painted. No kidding, all that spinning around. I'm so sorry, but well, I just, after all the tornado and earthquake talk, thought I'd shake things up a little bit. Look at this little kitty. He's got the same little sweet eyes as she does. Making you dizzy. That's funny. We're back. I do not have my dog down here with me because when I needed to get my tush down here, the FedEx guy was delivering. God, what book is he delivering? I think. Oh yeah, the other half of Let Love Rain. So Let Love Rain, we ordered like the most books we've ever ordered in one order with them, and they said that with that size, with that many boxes, that we should go freight. And they're like, well, they ask all these questions. You need to ask these or answer these questions so we know if you can accept freight packages. Well, I don't want freight because it comes on a pallet. We don't have the means to get it off the truck that way. We don't have what are those things called where they back the truck up? Like they back it in and they open the big garage door and we don't have that. We just don't have the means to have freight delivered here. So they said, well, we can just have it deliver like you normally do. But she said a lot of times when there's that many packages, it can slow down the shipment and you're more prone to have damaged goods. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know why. I mean, if there's 11 boxes or 22 boxes, what do they put the 11 in there nice and then throw in the other ones? You know what I mean? It did make sense to me. So anyway, I said, well, can we split it into 2 shipments? I said, how much more would that cost? It was only going to cost $100 more to have it split into 2 shipments. And I'm so glad I did that because we got the first half delivered on Sunday, which I don't like that FedEx has to work on Sundays. I didn't plan it that way, but anyway, they came Sunday. And then just today we got the second half. So had I had it all shipped together, we probably wouldn't have got it till today. That would have been bad because we had a huge stack of orders waiting. We had back orders and everything that I worked Monday with Kevin on to get out the door. And so anyway, that was a good call on our part. But you just sometimes you never know. And I'm thinking for $100, that's totally worth it to just make sure we get some as quick as possible. Dog's going crazy with the UPS. FedEx drive by. Dock. Thank you, Teresa. Couldn't think of that. Forklift. Yes. All these words I could not think of. Bye. Oh, bye, Colleen. I didn't see. Okay, I have to go. Go to Michael's and get some floss. Awesome. All right, bye. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Kim. Where are we at? All right. I need to go to Joann's. I was going to go yesterday and I ran out of time. I might go today after this live video. My husband's going to be at the house practicing his drums, and no thank you. Like, I love the drums when it's with all the other music, but he'll have his earbuds in and he's, playing the drums to these songs. Well, I can't even recognize what songs they are because there's no other music or anyone singing. And it just at that point sounds like no noise. Don't tell him I said that. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but. And my dog, it makes her really anxious. She can't stand it, so. Let's put some little eyes on the sky. When that dries, I'll give him some little whiskers. Your hubby plays drums too? You probably told me that and I just forgot. Did you tell me that, Mindy? I'm thinking you might have said something when we were at the Silver Needle Retreat out to dinner. So did you know what I'm saying then? I bet you can relate. It's getting kind of windy out. My dog does not like the wind. I mean, I don't like the wind either, but she's like afraid of it. And she'll just be like, she'll have to sleep with us if it's windy out, and she'll lay in bed and pant and shake. It's like having a vibrating bed that way. Lorraine, I always try to make plans when my hubby is playing his drums, guitar, bass, anything that makes noise. Right? Yeah, so that's the bummer. What the heck am I going to do tonight? Excuse me. Because they're starting this practice. See, the last time they did practice, they did it during the day because they're all retired. I think one guy isn't, but he took the day off or something, or had the day off. I don't know. But they practiced during the day. It was wonderful. I got done with work. I went up there like around 6:37, and they were done practicing. And then I sat and had a couple cocktails and visited with all of them. It was wonderful. But today they're auditioning two guitar players, and they work, so they can't come till after work. So they're not practicing or whatever, playing until 6 p.m. That's when I want to go up there and stitch. Like that's when I want to, like after dinner is when I stay at the house and work. But I don't know. Do you and Kevin know there is a new Beatles exhibition at the Rock Hall? Hard Rock Hall? Wait. It's called The Beatles. Get Back to Let It Be. Open March 18th. Where's it at, hon? At the Rock Hall? Where's that? Are you talking about in Cincinnati, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I did not know. Mendy, you can't remember either one of our many similarities. No kidding. 45 minutes up north. Bring your stitching to the studio. Yeah, I could sit down here and stitch. Okay, that's what I thought. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, so you live by that. I mean, I knew you were in Ohio. I just forget where. Ooh, that would be a neat little like weekend trip and surprise him with it. Ooh, I like that idea. Wait, what are the dates again? March. Opens March 18th. Do you know how long they're going to have that exhibition, or is it maybe a permanent one now? Oh, that would be really fun to take him to that. And like surprise him. Just say, hey, I'm taking you somewhere. He deserves it. He works his butt off shipping orders and all the things with, the customers and stuff. He deserves it. Trust me, there's plenty of things down here I could do. I could work on organizing more. I could bring my painting down that I'm working on for my fabric line. And then something else came to mind that I thought, oh, I could do that. Oh, yeah, I need to start fully finishing. I need to start fully finishing my patriotic stitching that I'm making that book of. So the book comes out in June, but my goal is to have the book done, printed, and in hand to take to the Midwest Cross Stitches retreat as a early release for the people that are going to be there. So yeah, I could work on doing some fully finishing. Yeah, I definitely can stay down here. I have stuff to do, but I didn't sleep well last night, so sitting on this couch and stitching tonight sounds amazing. Down here, it's just not like comfortable. There's no comfy couches or anything like that. There's no room for couches either. All right, hold on. This little kitty needs a little bit more. All right, I got this little thing to do, and then this bottom part of her dress and her buttons. Let's see. I was gonna make this brown, but she's got little brown shoes on. Plus the cat is brown, so I can't make it brown now. I think I'll just make it a different shade of this pink, like maybe darker. She's cute. She makes me smile. That's what I want to do, is create paintings that make people smile. Oh, battery died on my camera. So next, Whatcha Paintin Wednesday, I have an idea of something I'm going to be working on. It's what I wanted to do during Lent, and Lent is well on its way, and I haven't even started on these. So I have these boxes. Let me see if I've got one handy where I can just show you real quick. Remember I painted an angel box? Was it an angel? I painted it for Kristen, and I filled it with all kinds of cool things. Oh, jeez-a-loo. Okay, I found them. Let's move her aside for a minute. After this, I'm probably going to go. So I painted, yes, I do remember now. I painted an angel on it for Kristen for her birthday. And I have 3 more of them. So I'm going to paint one for Kyle, one for Ryan, and one for Brianna. It's going to have an angel on the front. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. For the boys, I might make it like St. Michael, you know, defender of good. Sorry. So I'll probably do St. Michael for both of them, the archangel, and then do an angel for Brianna's. And what I'm going to do is on the inside, I'm going to put a rosary. I've got prayer books. I've got all kinds of things that will help them in their prayer life. Yes, that is my plan. And I want to give them to them at Easter. So I know I'm setting the bar really high with all the deadlines and things I have going on to try to get these done. Now, if I don't get them done by Easter, okay, I'm going to give myself some slack, cut myself a little slack here. But if I don't get them done for Easter, when I get them done and they're all at our house for a cookout or something, I will give them to them at that point. That is my plan. Love the kitty, but I'm a crazy cat lady. Wait, love the kitty, but I'm a crazy cat lady. That's why you love the kitty. I am more of a dog person, but I don't know. I paint more cats in my paintings than I do dogs. Maybe you could do one with a puppy next for us who love dogs. Exactly. That would be cool. Hi, Nathan. How are you? So that is my plan with these boxes, and I thought I would work on them on Whatcha Paintin Wednesday, and any other time I can eke out an hour here or there. Trying to think how long it took me to do Kristen's. I think I painted it. Oh, it was a what did I do on Tuesday? The painting class, CW Live. Geez, I painted on CW Live, so it was probably a 6-hour project. So yeah, if I could just find an hour here and there, I'll get them done. Now where do I put them? All right, my sweet friends, thank you for joining me today. So much fun. I love doing Whatcha Paint Wednesday with you guys. And again, I'm going to get with Kristen, and I don't know, we might have to start painting at night, but her and I haven't really talked about it yet. So hopefully next week we'll have that figured out. But until then, you guys have a wonderful week and get lots of creative things done or started. And we will see you in a week. All right. Love yous. Thanks again for joining. Bye.